It is a drone, a F-450 drone with a reptile frame. So it is initializing itself. Okay, I want you to look on the bottom of the drones. I set it up at this knob channel to the transmitter. So my receiver is back here at the back, so I put it on channel 8, right? So channel 8 it is. So now I can turn the remote knob to drop something from my dropping mechanism there. So I will show you the side view. This is open and this is closed. This is open. Maybe you can see there's gaps there, but you still can see that it still can hold something big, such as balls, ping pong balls. So it can drop. Okay. Alright, so how we can do this? Firstly, you need to have a $2 tupperware. This is a $2 tupperware. So this tupperware is quite fit with these drones, right? So the first thing first, buy a tupperware like this and then cut it on the edge. So I've watched from flight tests, Josh and Josh, as I remember or I recall. So you cut it at the edge so that you can make it tight fit. So tight fit over here. Cut it with scissors, carefully cut it, and then you can use, then make a hole there, 2 holes, 1 and 2 holes, and use cable tie to tie the cover of the Tupperware. Okay, next you want to use servo to hold down the Tupperware there. So I use a Tower Pro 9 gram servo. This Tower Pro 9 gram servo can rotate until around 140 degrees. So I put a cable tie there. This is the servo, and this servo and this cover of the Tupperware is held by a, this is around 1 inch of steel, right? Okay, so this servo is tightened up also by a cable tie. Also I've used hot glue to attach it to this Tupperware. So now this is the overall of the how we set up the Tupperware. If this in the center is not really close up, this Tupperware cover, so you can install 2 of servo, one at this side and the other one is on this side. So when you put this both, so you can push it together and didn't left something that opening like this. And next you have to make some holes over here. I want to show you the holes. Okay, there, this is the holes. So these holes will have some openings. It's quite big, if you can see, comparing to the wires there. So it's actually to fit in the head of the servo, right? Okay, and then this wire servo is continuously attached to channel 8 in my receiver there. Okay, so how we attach this Tupperware to the drones. Okay, as in our mission and in our previous mission for gimmick of one big event, so we need to release some LEDs from the top or from above. So what we can see is from here we need to put the frame of the container angle to the horizontal line of the drones. So how we did it, so you can put two carbon rod, one at the side on the right side and this is on the left side, fit into the whole leg of the quadcopter and cable tie it tightly here, and one more over here. Okay, cable tied it, and then make a extra one hole at the rear and one hole at the front of the tupperware. So these holes you can use cable tie to tighten up to the frame over here, and it applies to both sides. Okay, so what this thing do, this is some holder to maintain the angles. Okay, to maintain the angles of this tupperware so that it is vertically downward at the front. So when it is vertically downward at the front, so it can drops the payload easily to the front, right? So if you don't put this angle, so you need to angle your drones in front and to drop the things to drop the payloads, I mean. Alright, so and then you can, after you put it, if you use 89, you can attach to channel 8. So channel 8 is on the knob, so you can turn on to the maximum and then attach your steel as maximum. This is your maximum servo. Okay, and then you can move it inside. So how you can see, this is closing the tupperware or the payload. So you can put in something that can fit to this tupperware. Let's see if you have. Okay, you can use this battery. So I will open up and show it to you. Okay, let's see, we have one battery here. Okay, so I'll close up. Okay, slowly turn down. Okay, so when you can see there, so why I use tupperware, because it will cover the airflow from the propellers. As you can see, there are 4 propellers there, so it will cover the wind from the propellers. Okay, so it is good to have something that can cover your payloads to not dropping down accidentally. Okay, secondly, why I use this carbon rod and this cable tie. So what you can, this is much easier to maintain, such as if you have some event that you need 2 drones but you have one mechanism only, so you can simply use cutter, or let me see, this is a knife, so you can cut it here, here and here. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 at the left, on the right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left. Okay, pull out this carbon rod, pull out this container, and pull out the receiver and install it to your other drones. Alright, so let's see if you have these batteries over here. Okay, I put it like this, and when you open up this, it should drop like this. But since they are still there, so it just stops the batteries. So let's see if you do it not to center. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, so it will drops. Okay, one more time. As I can see, you cannot see it. Okay, up you go, and then drop it. Okay, so yeah, you can see overall this is the things. This is our first prototype. Maybe we can improve it to second prototype, and maybe one day we will have a finished product of this. Alright, so what's the cost of this? You need a $2 tupperware, or in Malaysia we can get it for 2 ringgits. That's mean around 50 cents. Okay, so 2 ringgits over here, and find yourself a 2 carbon rod. Usually we take it from a kite, so this kite may be around $1, so we have around $3. You can get yourself a mini servo, so it's around $1. A few cable ties. Okay, a few cable ties. So it costs not much. 1 and 2 around $5, so around 20 ringgits. Yeah, still you can improve it by installing 2 servo there. So with these 2 servos, it can securely close the closing or the cover of the tupperware. So make sure you put your angles over there. So this is the angles. You can see this is around 25 to 30 degrees, tilting forward, so you can drop your payload. You can use it in your events, dropping candies or dropping balls from the top, maybe dropping some monies or ceilings, but make sure you don't drop it on top of people's. Yeah, okay, that's all from me. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, this is quite a good design, that it can hold many payloads. And if you can see in other videos in the internet, it only holds for 1 payloads, but this you can hold for few payloads, and it is covered from the airflows. The most important thing is it is covered from the airflows, right? If it open to the airflow, it will accidentally drop down, or the airflow will make a drag to the payload itself, so the payload can accidentally drops. Okay, as I explained before, this is our first prototype, and we make it in 1 night. We use 1 servo, but you can modify it into 2 servos. Yeah, and the most important thing, it only costs around $5 to make this. Okay, so thank you guys. I hope you guys can have benefits from this, and thank you from Adu Asia.